So understanding that self-comparison is like poison to your spirit is so important because whenever you compare yourself to others, um, you're literally giving your power away and you're setting yourself into expectations that do not belong to you. Whenever you compare yourself to others, you're betraying your own path and you are surpassing the boundaries within yourself in order to fit someone else's reality and make it yours, if that makes sense. So, radically accepting yourself is key in order to avoid self comparison because you cannot compare yourself to anybody. In the moment that you compare yourself to others, it's like almost if you're like stealing someone else's identity in order for you to fit in theirs, and that is going to just take you to confusion and to detrimental thoughts, because you don't know how the other person's path has been looking like and what took the person to get to to point B. But whenever you're judging others or seeing others from an insecure point, it's a very low vibration. And as I mentioned before, um, comparing yourself to others due to insecurities and due to not accepting yourself will just take you to more and more confusion. And social media is like a very powerful tool, but also can be detrimental if we're not intelligent enough to know and acknowledge that each person is unique in their own path. And you can learn from others and you can see what others are doing, but not from a point of self comparison, but rather from a perspective of curiosity and just aiming to learn from others in order to acquire that wisdom and imprint it into your own path on your own way, but never as trying to be someone else or attempting to do what anyone else is doing, because that is just a lack of self, lack of clarity on who you are. And let me tell you, that is completely normal. So if you want to really get to know yourself better, to avoid falling into self comparison and really like stepping into this self love frequency and just radical self acceptance, then you gotta do the work. Doing the work means navigating all the aspects of yourself that maybe you have neglected before, but actually those aspects are teaching you what you have to work on in order to get from point A to point B and get to the point that you want to get to in life. So you gotta work through it. Like you cannot just be looking around, seeing other people and judging from there and then expecting to be like that, because that is not how reality works. So if you want to overcome these thoughts and these patterns of self-comparison, get to know yourself better, and to get to know yourself better, what you have to do is get in touch with your heart, in touch with your spirit, with your body, with your mind. Be coherent with what your heart wants, with your mind. Build the life of your dreams yourself first. So, you know, if you get to that point, you won't even have time to look at what others are doing, because your energy is so pure and so precious, and you're gonna acknowledge that you won't want to waste it on others. You will just invest that in yourself. You have to work on yourself to reach that point and be coherent with your mind, your body, your spirit, and your heart. Stepping into your femininity and into your power means radically accepting yourself and really making the best out of what you have, which is your own self. So stop looking into what others are doing if it's for the sake of comparison and not for inspiring yourself, and really focus on your basic needs and to nourish yourself. So next time you're aiming to compare yourself to others, just claim yourself back, claim your value back, accept yourself, and work on yourself, because what you see in others that cause you this self comparison is because you're seeing something that you could have within yourself, but maybe you haven't put enough work to acquire it. You know what I mean? So do the work, get empowered, and stop comparing yourself to others. You're precious enough, more than enough. You're simply precious, period.